following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Stand back, ma'am. Push.
Smart man.
Oh shit, that's not working. Seems to be protected by some kind of surf shield.
So what happens when you challenge him to a surfing contest and you lose?
No, you're mad! I could never survive that!
Ice Dusk.
No, don't do it! I'm out of practice.
Kenkameya Mayhem! I challenge you to a surf contest!
Ooh. The clouds will stretch out. I'll just like spin around on this little surfboard thing doing kickflips and shit.
Oh,
Clouds rise up and a surf course presents itself.
oh no.
Let's get our sky surfing rolls.
I don't have that!
Well, should have done a better finna known better.
Better finna known better.
I whisper.
Meanwhile, the game is just like, I don't know how to surf. Fuck it.
I'm going, but I don't know how to
I
surf.
whisper to Tim, get out of here!
You're way up.
No, this is before we... Oh, it was he taking me up, basically, as well.
You going up, girl.
Okay.
I don't know how to surf, like be an outboard motor.
It's like constantly obscured by shifting spray and surf and like rainbow lights as light reflects off as water droplets. But you can see the mask. Cloud. Ding, 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 ding,
So,
ding,
is
ding.
this a surf competition where we surf at the same time, or do we take turns?
Like, get going.
Ah!
Oh, that's a 20. Like I needed it.
The Kenkameya Mayhem needs a 20. I
know, that's like...
I rolled a
could've
17.
I could have used that later, plus what?
Plus whatever.
Flying
Dicks.
disc?
Agility? Dicks? What one applies?
Hail Mary.
Acrobatics, athletics, I don't know.
All of them?
I mean, if I just add the flight power, then it's 4 ranks, so it's 21. If it's based on that, but
You get armed. Like, think of my man flying ahead of you, but he's like doing handstands and Immelmans and comes out the end while you're still on the course, just swoops down, collects Mr. Tim.
oh, we didn't even.
He could have just thrown a fire.
That's what the tiki
Flies back up to the
torches
Cloud
do.
Soviet's just like, yeah, ice things, but he surfs
Yeah.
out of the way because I rolled a 20.
Yeah.
And then rolls back into the clouds, and the clouds just start rolling back. You fly into the clouds, trying to search for him with perception checks.
23.
You do see a figure in the clouds. You could pursue it deeper in if you want, but there's lightning and snow and rain and hail.
You're good with 2 of those.
Yeah, it's
And rain's like...
Lightning's basically just... Yeah, I know, it sucks.
it hurts.
Oh, does it?
You can feel the electricity running through this ring. So yeah, I'm pursuing. Do I need to make any other?
Yes, you do need to make another check.
Does that music just play?
Yes.
Like, nice.
He's a master of it.
I don't have that music, so it won't be in the VOD.
It's only 12. That's for just the chasing, not the spotting.
Actually, that music, something like that's been in a recent game. I wonder if I could get like the soundtrack to that and pull it out. What has it been? Oh, If I can be bothered, I'll find it. So what you got to...
12, that's just for the physical stuff, not the spotting. But
despite your best efforts at pulling away, eventually the cloud will obscure his escape.
damn it.
You are in the cloud aware of like other little like tiki-faced things like pulling up science school equipment
Oh, okay.
as
Yeah.
well. Like Bunsen burners, beakers, labs, stockpiles of chemicals that students would learn and a science teacher.
Okay. He's taking the science teacher.
He's taking them all, and he's gotten away with it. Eventually, you're left in the sunlight, and these two arrive. He's like, "Hey, so notice you're failing horribly here."
Dak?
What happened?
Oh, anytime.
No, she doesn't say Dak.
Well, he didn't say that either.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. He got away and he took him.
He took who?
Mr. Turner. Oh,
Who?
documentation.
Right, we
Gamer's on the ground, meanwhile. You two are up in the air.
This guy.
Oh, we should. It's down there.
Torches are burning out, meaning the barrier is lowering.
Hi.
we're going to go somewhere else and talk about this.
Yeah.
Should we take one of these? You know. Oh, never mind. They just blew up. I assume that's what that was.
Yeah.
This is like we can't have nice things.
Do you really want tiki torches, though?
Tiki torches to make flame
Torches
barriers.
are cold.
Anyway, it's nighttime. Well, evening.
Yeah.
The kids are getting out of school. You're like, what happened to our science lab, Mr. Turner? And the police are like, fuck, we're overworked.
Poor police. They're just stressed.
No, it's Paw Patrol.
Poor patrol. Goddamn.
Smash that dislike button.
Sounds like we might have hit on a sore point for Stephen.
No, there's one thing you didn't watch.
That's good.
I'll be a bit old by the time that came along. Okay. Anyway, we'll go to whichever base and talk. And
We've
whereas
got-
Soviet will basically just fill you guys in with what?
I saw the
Yeah.
mask. It was King Kamehameha. There was a surfboard. I challenged him to a surf competition and I lost. And I got away with it. Yeah.
But he got Mr. Turner.
So you,
And for some reason a bunch of science equipment and a science teacher.
I don't even know what. I don't know enough about Kamehameha.
Well, he's been stealing a lot of that science stuff, so that makes sense.
So how many of the adequate six has he got?
All but
5.
one.
Who's the one who doesn't have?
The bronze
Doesn't have
trident.
Mr. Atlantis, man. This is what happens when I dip into Soviet and then just say
no,
things.
it's fine. It's fine. It's the character.
Yeah.
That's not a trident.
No, because it's got
You're
my...
bringing this up
That's
now.
not the point. I mean, it is the point, and the 5 other points, but no.
I didn't went through the files, so this is the first time I've seen it.
He's here in Nevada too.
So what do? We wait for the clouds to roll in to find him? Because quite likely that's wherever he is where the clouds are going to be.
Well, for now, we've got that handoff to do. There'll likely be some time before he shows up again.
What are you doing anyway at school?
I was actually looking for Mr. Turner to warn him. And then it actually happened.
Did he treat you like you're a kook?
Initially. And then he just kept on repeating that he put that life behind him, even though I tried to tell him over and over that doesn't mean the villains and that, you know, know who you are, put it behind them, because they're bad.
You're talking to him in costume, aren't you?
No.
So he thought you were crazy then?
Again, initially, and then I just explained that I put things together and worked at a newspaper. I can't just go into a high school dressed as Soviet when everybody wants to kill me because I destroyed the world.
So when he attacked, you snuck away, got changed, and confronted him, right? That's
You delicious little fuck.
because we found you in costume.
Well, when King Kamehameha roared up and surrounded us with fire and everything, I figured, well, the only one who can see me change is him. So,
And Kamehameha.
I don't think he was paying attention to me at the time, but...
Slave, can we get weather patterns on this computer or not?
Tuning in television, Master. Weather channel.
Okay, that's the best we can do.
A random storm came up in Cold Rocks and has moved off. The storm appears to have dissipated somewhere over the desert, and there's no way of tracking King Kamehameha.
Whereabouts of the desert is that?
Just north of Radon Canyon, heading up towards Utah. I don't know why I just said that. And now to Jim in the field. Still hot.
Hey, Slave, can you bring up a map of the surrounding areas of cold rocks and show me what is approximately in that area where the weather dissipated?
Of course, Master.
Nothing there at
Some
all.
desert.
Just desert.
It appears unremarkable.
No rocks, no just...
There's plenty of rocks, Master. Nevada Desert is approximately comprised of 67% rock matter.
He's right.
We could go out there and have a look if you're concerned.
I mean... It can't hurt, I guess. I don't think we're going to find anything, but...
I might go to this dead drop first. I don't know how long it will take you to get out there.
Sorry, I thought by challenging him to the surf contest it would give Mr. Turner a chance to escape, but...
Yeah, he did try, but the fire barrier was pretty intense.
Well, you might have to try improving your surfing then.
I mean, yeah, okay, I probably should do that anyway, but I can't compete with... That guy was amazing. You should have seen him.
I mean,
He was doing all kinds of fancy stuff on his board. I was just
trying to stay on.
surfing.
Actually, you weren't even surfing the clouds, you were just flying. Which would have disqualified you even had you got there first. Because you're not surfing.
She would have done that thing where she just angles her board because the clouds were doing this, right? So she would have just
cloud surf.
but she wouldn't have literally been surfing them. No, she would have been just dragging the ice disc across them.
Well, you got some valuable experience on what happens when he shows up, at least. We didn't learn nothing from this.
You know, there's only one person left to protect, and we know he's here, but we don't know exactly where.
I'm sure the answer will present itself sometime this week. Maybe to the DMV kids. Won't that be interesting?
No, it won't be.
Won't that be?
Not for Harmony, anyway.
Fuck her. What has she done for you lately?
She cleaned.
You poo ball.
Well, let's handle this. Drop off.
Da, 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 da. Don't you feel accomplished?
Nothing else to do tonight.
Go on patrol.
I mean, we could go. Yeah, I'm just thinking of going on patrol. Now that it's getting dark.
We'll go back to base. I want to ask the computer something. I didn't do it earlier on. I was going to.
By all means.
Slave, you can listen to the police bands, can't you?
To a limited degree, Master.
So you've got a rough idea where they are when there's crime.
I have a rough idea where currently broadcasting units are, Master.
But you also know where they say there's other crime that they can't get to.
I could interpolate that information based on their conversations, Master. Would you like me to engage that function, Master?
Yes.
Very well, Master. I will begin crime mapping software. Would you like remote alerts, Master?
Yes.
Very well, Master. Please select what kind of notification noise you would like to receive when these alerts are generated by entering it on this pad.
Ten.
It appears you're having trouble using the pad, Master. It is probably the pad's fault, as no fault could ever be found with kind, loving Master. I see what you are trying to write, and will do my humble best to enter it for you. It is all part of the service to your glorious and august self, Master. You were trying to write musical intros to movies I have watched.
Can you play an example?
Ding, ding. Uptown, summer in the city, back of my neck getting dirty and gritty.
Will this play on all of ours?
Only you are authorized to receive the notifications, Master.
Why not? At least then you know where to go where the crimes are.
Yeah, okay, but you better configure them to turn it on and off at appropriate times so we're not getting bugged 24/7 with cop reports that they can't get to.
We can... or you just call through and say, turn it off.
Is it really that simple, Slave?
It is that simple. Female guest number one.
I know she's entered in.
Oh no, she has. What was her name again?
It was
Slutty bitch?
something like that.
She had like a special name, I can't
Or
remember.
Frost? No.
Hoarfrost, yeah.
Something like that.
Cunt casket. I have to say something he was drinking.
It was close.
Close as a lingerie shop without a
I
front
feel
window.
like I need to move Sniffy somewhere out of range of Fanta spray.
Ted Whore. Ted Whore.
That's not so great.
You've got it written down.
Yes!
Of course it is, Tintle.
Wompy Womperson.
I
remember
must
that
have what was woo?
Bevan's the only one apart from...
Jesus. Your base is weird, man.
It was weird.
I mean,
It was weird before we got there.
It's like this when I found it.
it kind of is a little bit.
I wonder if she's chilling out here.
Yes.
Oh, there we go.
She's down in the danger room.
Yeah, she's downstairs playing GTA. Sometimes crime is fun in a virtual setting.
Especially on a big screen. See how long you can last before you die.
Okay, so
Watching the little people die.
was your plan to still go on patrol, or was it just to sit here until we get a report?
Well, at least if we just ambly go around, we can find some. But at least we can wait here, go down to the gym, work out, and then when we get the call, we can use the pods to fly us.
Actually, you know what we're really overdue for?
You've got crime.
Never mind.
Yes.
Crime is happening, Master.
I did that.
You made it happen.
My farts sound like police sirens.
Did you hear the one about the queer police car?
No? It's gonna walk home.
Watch your back.
Good, that one.
Told you I'd torment him tonight.
You say that every week.
Then is it not true? Have I not entertained you? So it's like I keep asking you how much you hated it, and you keep saying like, yeah, it was fine. Liar.
Where's the crime?
Oh, you wanted to know where it was as well, Master?
Well,
Very well. It is in the Kingston Commercial District, Master. Not too far from here.
And what are the what was the police called? What did they think it? What is it?
Break in at all that glitters jewellery, Master.
Alright.
Police units are unable to respond due to a massive traumatic accident at Truman High, whereupon supervillain Soviet kidnapped a teacher and science equipment.
I did not!
Also a football coach, but the police are not very concerned, because he was a mutant, Master.
But what about the science teacher?
The science teacher is much sought after. However, because of the diversion of units, they are unable to respond to the Kingston incident.
Right, we'll head there then.
I am preparing the launch pods, Master.
Get in the costume. Right, you ready? Mm-hmm. But you know what happened there. I know what happened there.
I'm also nervous.
Oh,
These launch pods freak me out.
It's alright. And you get...
I'm sure she'll eventually get used to that feeling of being sent hurtling towards the ground with nothing that you
Face
can see
first.
protecting you face first.
Ah,
And
it's
landing
alright.
with an unpredictable launch pattern. With landing
After
pattern.
you. We'll go.
Right, you are hurtling towards the Kingston Commercial District with all of its tall buildings and hittable, damageable, Soviet impacting crumple zones.
Guardian robot.
I'd like to hope that this thing has some kind of safety measure in place that stops it hurtling its
Got firing
citizens
through.
into other civilians and things like that.
You'd like to think that, but we're
Yeah.
not sure.
We're not sure.
So you bounce off of a light pole and into an alleyway and face first into a bin. You bounce off of a car and then a building across the street and then back to that same building again before landing on an awning. And Gamer, you just roll down the street a bunch.
I just heard pinball noises in my head with you on one, yeah.
Rough landing.
Ah.
Why don't you use your ice shield to push it off?
That'll work to a degree. Also, banana peels? Who has bananas at the moment?
Splatter.
Yeah, I'm fine now. Ah, God, you guys stink.
Well, here you are.
Right.
Across the street, there is a light on inside the jewellery place. And its door is open.
Glass window.
Yes.
Alarm going on?
No.
Switch to eagle form and use the enhanced vision to peer through the windows across the road.
It appears some people in balaclavas are tipping things into a sack or bag of some kind.
Is there a vehicle outside?
Yes, it appears to be some kind of unmarked van.
Driver?
It will need one, yes.
But they haven't got one in it.
Not at the moment.
One of them might also be the drivers.
Yeah,
I know they
Generally,
usually
the
it's not
driver
smart.
stays in
those are
Yeah,
vehicles.
I
And
know it's usually smart that the getaway driver stays in the car, but or he could be like bent over and picking up M&Ms from the floor or something, and we just can't see him.
Who has M&M's?
I'm just giving an
Gub
example.
in here?
G
Just
G's.
Gub and Gups.
Sounds
Gobble,
awful.
Put these in your mouth.
gobble these up.
Gobble these up.
Gobble these up.
Get your gub turkey. Gobble, gobble.
I love that we create new Gub foods every time we get together.
I mean, sure, go on. You have fun.
Bring
We're
me.
going to do something right.
Right, I'll go and over to the van
Uh-huh.
and have just a peek in the driver's seat.
Well, it being evening and everyone's going from home, from work, people are like, oh my god, it's that's that video game violence thing. Cool. I'll run down the street to the payphone.
I'll look in the van.
Okay, it appears to be a standard American van layout.
And there's no one in it?
You don't see anyone.
Right.
I spy.
Fair enough.
That's
Okay,
cool.
but does this noise of bursting?
Yeah, I was trying to
attention?
stop her from doing too many.
Yes. And so they're like, hey, what's going on? Oh, it's superheroes!
I suppose it's roll initiative.
It's initiative time.
Natural 20.
Just get my
Oh.
a pen of some kind. How do I get? Oh wait. If you take the rubby thing off, there's a pen underneath.
That's one hell of a microtransaction.
Fuck you. Right, report your initiatives in order of who got best.
25. I assume that's best because I rolled a nat 20.
I got 21.
11.
Okay, Soviet goes first. I
Sorry.
slap to the face.
No, but sorry, boys. There's only one type of ice you're getting tonight.
You signed up for this. This is your fault.
I'm fine with puns agree.
No, you are wrong.
You
Again,
They are acceptable in superhero settings.
Are you chilled with this,
how
are
would you
you?
say
Ooh,
acceptable?
there we go.
Ice
I
ball.
call it
That was
puns.
cold.
Ice ball to the closest guy with the guns. That's 24.
Okay, what's the power rank on that?
That one's 10 because it's the middle ground one.
Yeah, 10 in the middle ground. Right, I've rolled a 1. Okay, so he is unconscious. Chief, break everything. 1p, 1%. The eagle. The buffalo. Tacho. Wakan.
7 more
Beef
names.
Indian.
Beef
Beef
Indian.
Indian. It sounds like a type of pizza. I'll have the beef Indian.
Have they parked the van like directly in front of the jewelry store?
Yes. Well, it's like so that they could walk out the front door and just open the back and put it in, so it's like offset a bit so that the back doors are sort of lined up with the thing.
Any of the civilians who were just looking around?
Oh, they're booking it.
Cool, so they're not in danger of the gunfire.
I mean, they were kind of at a distance anyway.
So I'll pick up some flight and then just missile through the window and tackle one. Alright. They've started firing, so they've destroyed all the windows, technically, I guess.
Yes, they have.